Welcome to Social Media Manager Confidential, your go-to for real talk, practical tips, and insider knowledge to build a business on your terms. Whether you're juggling kids at home or living out your Emily in Paris dreams. I'm Shantae Garman, an award-winning social media manager and agency owner of Sugar Punch Marketing. I created this podcast to recognize the real hard work behind social media management and to give you the strategies, perspective, and conversations you won't hear anywhere else. So grab your drink of choice, get comfy, and let's chat. Hey, it's Shantae, and today we're talking about something that every social media manager needs in their toolkit. How to prove ROI to clients, even when the numbers aren't screaming growth. Let's be honest, when reach drops and engagement slows, clients start asking questions. But that doesn't mean the strategy isn't working. If you've ever had a client say, why is engagement down? Or when am I going to see sales from this? You're going to want to stick around because today I'm breaking down why flat metrics don't always mean failure, how to connect your strategy to real ROI goals, what to say and show when a client needs proof. We're going to start with this. Most clients don't actually know how social media ROI works. They're looking at the wrong metrics or they're panicking because likes dipped by 12%. But here's the reality. Dips are normal. Metrics don't grow linearly and ROI is not always obvious. So here's what I see happening all the time. Clients assume engagement dips mean the strategy isn't working, and then social media managers panic and start overcorrecting instead of analyzing. Reporting focuses on surface metrics instead of business goals. So if you think of it like this might help. Your content strategy is like a fitness plan. If your weight fluctuates by a few pounds, it doesn't mean your training isn't working. You have to zoom out and look at energy levels, strength, sleep, the big picture. And if you're working with North American audiences, based on 7+ years of data across our clients, we know there are predictable dips every 2.5 to 3 months and during key seasonal periods like summer, back to school, and the holidays. You should expect engagement to drop sometimes. Before we dive deeper into proving ROI, it's important to understand that not every post is designed to receive high engagement. In fact, your content should serve different purposes based on your goals. ROI, or return on investment, is about what you gain from the effort, time, and money you invest in your content. And that return might be more than just likes or comments. It can be deeper engagement, new leads, or even conversions like booking a call. And there is a plot twist. Some posts that don't get a ton of likes or shares can actually be the ones that convert the most. For example, a post that clearly explains a key service benefit or includes a strong call to action might not hit the engagement numbers of posting like a fun meme, but it could be the very thing that nudges a follower to sign up for your consultation or download your free resource. They're not going to like or share your post with a friend. They're going to trigger your chatbot or visit the link in your bio instead. It's all about aligning the content's purpose with your overall strategy. So when you're mapping out your content goals, ask yourself, is this post meant to boost overall awareness or is it designed to drive conversions? Are you aiming to build your brand's community or do you want to trigger a specific call to action? This way you're not chasing engagement for its own sake. You're using each post as a strategic tool to build ROI. So what actually works? How do you prove your value and show your strategy is working? Here's my 3-part framework. Pick the ROI, map the metrics, tell the story. Okay, so for number 1, pick the ROI. Don't try to prove everything. Start by choosing the goal you're optimizing for: visibility, engagement, leads, or sales. Personally, I like to map this to the buyer decision journey, which I've talked about in the past. I'll link that for you if you're interested. So for example, if your goal is visibility, you want to measure reach, profile views, and shares. If your goal is engagement, you want to measure saves, comments, DMs. If your goal is leads, you want to track link clicks, opt-ins, chatbot flows that you're using. And if it's sales, then we're tracking service inquiries, conversions, booking. And for number 2, map the metrics. So once you've got a goal, track supporting metrics that connect to that goal. Not everything will be high every month, and that's okay. You want to focus on upward trends over time. Use platform insights, profile conversion rate, and audience growth over 90-day windows to see the big picture. You want to track call to action clicks, downloads, or replies, not just how many people double tapped a post. So for example, we had a client whose engagement dropped for a month, but link clicks to her sales page went up 45%. Why is that? Because we focus the content on education and solution awareness with our call to actions that moved them away from engaging and toward converting instead. That's what ROI is. Now, number 3, tell the story. Metrics alone aren't enough. You have to connect the dots for your client. Explain what shifted in the strategy that month. Highlight what the audience is responding to. Use visuals from content, DMs, or testimonials to show how the brand is being perceived. And if your client's getting DMs from warm leads or their audience is saving case studies like crazy, that's movement in the right direction. Even if likes are flat, try starting your next content report by stating the primary goal and how the month's content supported it. Don't just show numbers, guide them through what it means. Now you might be wondering, but what if the metrics are low across the board? What do I do? That's the perfect time to then revisit your content strategy. Engagement dips can mean it's time to test new hooks, refresh formatting, or realign with audience pain points. And if you're struggling with, my client only cares about likes and followers, it's up to you to shift their focus by tying every post back to a purpose. When they see that a carousel got fewer likes but drove 30 link clicks to their lead magnet, that changes the conversation. And if you're not sure how to explain seasonal dips without sounding like you're making excuses, normalize them in your onboarding and monthly reports. Include predictive insights and show the consistent patterns across the year. It builds trust and shows leadership. If you've had an amazing month one month and you know next month is going to be a dip, let them know ahead of time. Hey, this month was amazing, but expect that next month, things aren't going to be as great. And then when you're reporting for that month, you can do a callback of, now we expected this already from last month because of X, Y, and Z, and so we're right where we expected to be this month. Now, if you're thinking, this sounds great, Shantae, but I don't actually know how to do these types of reports or to how to explain these results to my clients or how to do these estimates, you need my metrics and reporting masterclass and the monthly insights and results report template. The class walks you through how to read metrics like a marketer. The template helps you turn numbers into a compelling story that shows your value. You'll feel way more confident presenting results, and your clients will finally understand the strategy behind the content. You can grab both at shop.sugarpunchmarketing.com. Everything will be linked for you below. So if you take anything away from this episode, remember that flat metrics and low engagement posts aren't always a bad thing. Choose a primary goal and track supporting KPIs, and learn how to explain the why behind the numbers. If you found this helpful and want more support, I've got 3 ways to take action right now. First, join the free Social Media Manager Lounge to connect with other social media managers who get it. Second, check out the Metrics Masterclass and monthly reporting template to finally feel confident showing your clients what's working. And third, go back and listen to the episode on hiring a social media manager. It's a great perspective shift if you want to better position your own services. I'm literally talking to myself right now, so let me know if this episode helped you by liking, commenting, following, or DMing me on Instagram. Your support is what keeps this podcast going while I'm doing all the editing myself. All the links that I mentioned are in the description below, and next week, we're shifting gears and talking about the pricing breakdown for clients and freelancers for how much a social media manager costs. It's going to be a real one. Thanks for hanging out, and I'll see you next time. That's a wrap. If you loved this episode, leave a review wherever you're listening. It helps more social media managers find the show, and every month I'm gifting one reviewer a free class, template, or bundle. Screenshot your review, post it to your Instagram stories, and tag me at Sugar Punch Marketing for a chance to win. Need more support? Come hang out in the free SMM lounge, grab my best freebies, or check out my masterclasses and templates. It's all linked in the show notes. Thanks for listening, and I'll catch you next time.